And turning now to news making national headlines, producer and singer Pharrell Williams sings with the gospel choir at Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston, South Carolina. As you may remember, 9 people were shot and killed at the church back on June 17th. After the service, the Reverend Dr. Norval Goff talked about the message in the song Williams sang.
He sung a song about freedom and inclusiveness, and that's the message that we should take around the world. Freedom and God, and freedom and being able to work together to make our communities a better place for all of us.
Williams also talked with community leaders and those affected by the shooting. And in other news, trick-or-treaters in Pennsylvania find needles in their candy bars. Sewing needles have been found in 6 Halloween candy bars in Chester County, and at least 4 children received that tampered candy, but luckily no one was hurt. Police say 5 candy pieces were Twix bars and 1 was a Snickers. Authorities say they don't know whether the candy was altered by a person passing out candy or by someone at the store or by a manufacturer. The incident remains under investigation.
All right, to sports now. Obviously, the biggest news of the day is about Frank Beamer. We talk more about the legendary head coach, but let's not forget about the race in Martinsville. This one making many fans very happy. Sports is next.
Now, WSLS 10 Sports from the Blue Ridge Honda Sports Corner.
The speculation is over. The question is answered. Coaching legend Frank Beamer has announced today that this year will be his last. The Hokies, after win over Boston College, are 4-5 on the season, 2-3 in the ACC. The remaining games are at Georgia Tech, home against North Carolina, and then in Charlottesville for another edition of the Commonwealth Cup. Coach Beamer, who has been at Virginia Tech since 1987, made the football program what it is today. Coach Beamer has often pointed to the 1995 Sugar Bowl win over Texas as being the one that vaulted the program into the top tier of college football. The Hokies won the Big East Championship that year and finished with a 9-2 regular season record, then took down Texas 28-10 in what was their first major bowl game, and it was a huge win for Coach Beamer. The program then reached the pinnacle of the sport in the 1999 BCS national title game as they finished the regular season undefeated with Michael Vick at quarterback. The Big East champion Hokies fell 46-29, but they would finish number 2 in the postseason poll, and Beamer ball would forever be cemented into college football lore. But the most consistent run of excellence came from 2004 through 2011, accumulating with the 2009 Orange Bowl win over Cincinnati 20-7. The Hokies won 4 ACC titles and 5 coastal titles during that time. The 10-win season streak was something that put this program on the map. The Hokies would finish the season in the top 10 7 times under Coach Beamer. The numbers are very impressive. For the 3-year starter at defensive back, he started his coaching career as an assistant football coach at Radford High School. All right, the storybook ending at Martinsville that many fans were hoping for actually happened. Jeff Gordon's last trip to the paperclip and his shot for a 9th win, but more importantly, punching his ticket into the Final Four. More Gordon making his run. This is before this. Joey Logano was the recipient of some payback. He wrecked Matt Kenseth to take him out of the chase 2 races ago. Today, Kenseth made sure Logano wasn't winning a 4th straight race. To the finish now, Gordon holding off Jamie McMurray in what was a green-white checkered finish. And with his 23rd year respected career coming to a close, and with today's win, he is 1 step closer to leaving on top.
I wish everybody could experience what that was like from my standpoint. It was unbelievable. I don't know what it feels like to be a rock star, but that's as close as it can get, I think, because that's a rock star moment right there.
To college football, the ACC has suspended the officiating crew of last night's Miami-Duke game. On the final play of the game, the Hurricanes used 8 laterals on the way to a winning touchdown. The ACC suspended the officials for 2 weeks after finding many errors with this play they neglected during this play. The game result cannot be changed, likely resulting in Duke falling out of the top 25 rankings and jeopardizing their ACC championship bid. To news and notes, the World Series is in extra innings again. We are tied 2-2 in the 12th inning. This could go all night again. Royals could clinch the World Series with a win tonight. They lead the Mets 3-1 in the series. And Logano not happy about Kenseth wrecking him on purpose. He calls him a coward. And those of you staying up with us, you already know this, but the Broncos beat the Packers 29-10 to stay undefeated. All right, for your light of the night, New Orleans' Drew Brees lighting up the field with his aerial attack today. He tied the record for the most touchdown passes in a game with 7. He's only the 8th player in history to do so. And I am liking my fantasy team this week.
Very nice.
I am blowing them out of the park. Brees had like 60-some points alone in the Yahoo Fantasy. I'm a happy woman.
I saw that. You were excited about that.
I was excited. I take my wins and I get them, and Brees launched me into the winning column today.
All right, congratulations.
Thank
Melissa.
you. I'm humble.
True. Stay with us. We'll be right back.